And I'm hoping that you are listening with both ears open. Reach inside with your little finger very carefully now and get all the wax out of your ears to make sure you hear this very clearly, very carefully. Here is a memo that I requested because it was given to me on the phone verbally yesterday. I said, well, let's put this in writing so we all understand. And we're going to take a poll today. Now, if you take a look, is it up? I guess it's up.
I don't know.
Of course, they're too busy looking at Drew Barrymore, which I can easily understand that. That's a very fine picture. But again, you must be at least 80 years old to look at that, and it might give you a coronary attack. So I'm trying to vote on here, but there you go. So they're voting on it. They're taking a look at that. Now, they're probably wondering, why have you put these words on this poll today? What is this all about? Here's the answer to your question, just to give you an idea of how far this chilling business is going on. There is no more free speech. As of the last couple of weeks, all based on that Janet Jackson booby flap. And I can't play that sound that goes with flap anymore because those are all gone.
Right.
So you'll have to use your own imagination now. Oh, watch it. Whatever that sound was.
Find something.
As of that was an excuse for the fascists at the FCC and your government, both parties, to say, hey, guess what? We'll just make it up as we go along. And if you don't like it, we'll fine you $50 trillion. $1 zillion. Here's the memo from our program director and our operations manager to the entire QM air staff and producers in regard to indecency. This coming from the Beasley attorneys from corporate. We've been informed from our corporate attorneys that in addition to the 7 so-called dirty words, the following words and sound effects are considered coarse language and are prohibited. No exceptions. That's not in the memo, but I just want George to understand because I had the conversation. No exceptions.
Right.
There is a zero tolerance, which means if you want to diddle around on the edges, which you have a habit of doing, that means that your kids aren't going to be eating for a long time. Your wife either, but I'm sure you don't care about that. But anyway, will you listen to me?
Uh-huh.
Here are the prohibited, the new. Add these to the list. And George Carlin is weeping heavily as I speak. I can't read the words. I guess I could, but could I read them?
Are you asking me?
Well, I'm not going to read them.
You don't accuse me of diddling.
The first word begins with PR. If you don't have a computer, you'll have to use your imagination, okay? PR. The second one is the vice president's first name. His last name is Cheney. You know what his first name is. The third one has to do with the T.I. with the boobies. I guess we can still say boobies, but we can't say the one that begins with T.I. The fourth one begins with a P and has to do with the female, whatever. The fifth one, hard something. I can still say hard, but the next one begins with ass and the second syllable. So I guess Sonny Fox doesn't have to listen no more because we can't say the word that he says. We can say hole, but we can't say the whole word. The next one is D-bag. See, I can say that, but you can't say the whole word. You can say D-bag, as in a dime bag, nickel bag.
Right.
But you can't say S-bag. That happens to be the next word.
Dross bag.
The next one begins with a TW, another vulgar reference to the female genitalia. The next one is CO something, which has to do with the male genitalia. And the last one, which I can't read it to you, no more fart noises.
But we can say it.
What? Oh, we can say fart. Now, even though there was that commercial in the Super Bowl with the horse that was farting in somebody's face, there are no more fart noises allowed in the Beasley Broadcasting chain.
Can we make a raspberry sound?
No. No raspberries, no farts.
No strawberries.
No, none of that stuff with the, you remember the guy, well, you don't because it's before your time, a guy used to go on TV and he used to put his fist under his arm and make those sounds like you're referring to. Can't do that no more either. No.
That's pit music.
You see, because the FCC will determine, they'll decide. And if they don't like the way you look, or if they don't like your political opinions, or if they want to get you off the air, all of these things are prohibited. Now, there are probably people in the audience thinking, oh, that Neil boy, he's sure getting carried away. No, this is where it is as of today. I don't think this is the end. This is where we are as of today. And the fact that my colleagues in this business are such a bunch of spineless cowards and are just rolling over basically and playing dead should tell you a lot. Should tell you a hell of a lot. In fact, you people out there, the couple thousand that we've got to sign your signature on those petitions, in fact, this should motivate a lot more people. StopFCC.com. You're doing more than the people in the industry are doing. All they're doing is saying, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, error fart. You know. Oh, did I say that? Yes, sir, error fart.